Hello, it's Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility, and this afternoon I'm shooting a video of our 2010 Dodge Grand Caravan. This is a wheelchair and mobility accessible van. This is the Braun Intervan manual ramp and door. This is ADA compliant, so if you want to use this for a hospital, nursing home, for a taxi service, this van's set up to do so. It's got the manual sliding door, very easy to operate, very little to go wrong. The spring assisted pull-out ramp, and you can see I got one finger on this thing. I can take it to the ground with one finger. I tell our customers, if you can lift half a gallon of milk up off the ground, you can operate one of these ramps. And in the long run, it's going to be so much more affordable than electric ramp and door, and so much less headache. So if you can do one of these manuals, I strongly suggest it. 30-inch wide ramp, 800-pound weight capacity. The entryway is 56 inches high, making this ADA compliant, along with 58 inches of headroom inside the van. Has a hard carbon fiber floors, very easy to clean this time of year. You get mud, snow, or any other liquid on them, it cleans right up like a tile kitchen floor. We've got our tie down points front and back. It's where the wheelchairs tie down. We do give away a free set of tie downs with each van. The rear seat looks like it's rarely been set in, looks almost brand new. Both front seats are easily removable, so if you wanted to put a wheelchair up where the front seat is and you wanted to put one in back, this van would easily haul 2 wheelchairs at a time. Or if you just wanted to put a passenger up next to you, say a spouse, and you all wanted to take a long trip and sit side by side next to each other, that's also easily done. This van does have the rear air. If the passengers in back can reach it, they can operate it. If they can't reach it, or maybe they're children and they're arguing over how hot or cold they want it, the driver can take control up here if they need to. Also has the driver's side climate control, passenger side climate control, so you can actually have 3 different temperatures in this van to hopefully keep everybody satisfied. The dash is in great shape, no cracks, no holes in the dash that I can see. Everything looks real good. Overall, pretty clean interior. These are former government vehicles, meaning they have not missed oil changes. They've been well kept up. They've been adult driven. They haven't had any pets or smoking inside. When you get your ramp put up, shut your sliding door and you are ready to go. Do a quick walk around. This van has 4 matching Firestones on it. I'm going to guess all about 80%. It has some very, very high-end tires on it. Very good condition still. The body's very clean. It's got the tinted windows in the rear. That will give you keep you nice and cool in the summertime and give you privacy year-round. The camera's probably not going to pick it up. I noticed a few, probably smaller than dime-sized hail dings on this hood. The camera probably doesn't even show it, and that's, when it hails, the primary impact is on the hood there, because it's facing, the direction it's facing, landing right down on it. I don't really see any other hail damage on any other part of the vehicle. That's one of those things, if you want us to put a new hood on it, get it painted, we probably could for about $350, $400. We do try to keep our, these vans economical. We know not everybody can afford $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 for a van. So the things that aren't perfect on the van, we try to let you know about. And if you want us to fix them on your dime, you say, hey Jeremiah, get that hood fixed before I pick up. I'm willing to pay an extra $400. I say, okay. By the time you show up to pick up the van, it'll be ready to go. Got the spare tire underneath in case you need that. I know a lot of people must have a spare tire, and I understand that. It's a very, very nice thing to have if you're on the road. This is the SE trim. I noticed a little chip in the paint here. I'm going to put some touch-up paint on that. Only really blemish I can find on the body. We're going to put touch-up paint on it to protect it. Seats are in good condition. Like I said, these aren't smoked in. Can't really hardly find any problems with the interior at all. Looks great, smells great. Pretty clean. You can see the current miles on this van, 224,781. Like I said, these things have been fleet maintained. They've been well kept up. You can see all the dummy lights. Radio works. Check engine light, ABS, all those lights work and they all go out. So no check engine lights on, nothing like that. Let's pop the hood so you can listen to it run. Underneath the hood has a 3.3 V6. Our mechanics have gone through this. I have 4 employed mechanics. We go over these vans very thorough. I can see one of the things they did is replace the valve cover gaskets. You see the blue in there? We will have a list of all the repairs that we've done on this van, and we keep all the receipts. Those go to the new owner, and we get them usually from AutoZone or O'Reilly's. So if anything does break down, it's all warranted, you know, nationwide. It's just a little bit of dirt on that pan down there, the transmission pan. I can see a new filter, looks like it's had an oil change. So we'll list everything we've done, but I'm showing you there's no leaks under here. It's not all rusted out. I do know you can buy these vans from Chicago, New York, up north, northeast, that are extremely rusted out, and you can buy them for a few thousand less than I'm selling them for. But are they going to pass inspection when you get them to your home state? Or did you just buy a paperweight? Because if they won't pass inspection, you can't get them on the road. So there's a reason I get under these vans. There's a reason I crawl around on the ground, because I want you to know exactly what you're getting. And you know, whoever you buy from, I hope it's us, but if it's not, have them go out and make a video like this. Tell them to get underneath the van. Tell them to go drive the van 70 miles an hour for you. And if they won't, you know, spend 10, 15 minutes so you know you're getting a good investment, then who are you buying from? And that's why we make the videos, so you know who you're buying from. That's why we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. You know who you're buying from. So let's take the van on the highway so you can listen to it ride. Before I get this on the highway, I like to show our customers, you know, our mechanics have checked out the power mirrors, they've checked out the power windows, they've checked out the radio, you heard that earlier, they've checked out the heat in there, they've checked all the switches. This is not some van where you show up and you say, boy, that's a good price, and then you show up and the check engine light's on, and the driver's side window doesn't work, and it's got a whole bunch of rattles, and it knocks, and suspension's falling apart. Now, that's why we make these videos. You know, the price does seem too good to be true, but it's not. We keep our vans priced affordably, hence our name. So let's get this on the highway. Okay, the last portion of the video, I'm going to take the van on the highway. I'm going to give it some gas so you can hear the engine run hard. I want you to hear the transmission shift. We'll take it on a little 2-mile cruise here so you can see, you know, that it is roadworthy. It's not a hot rod, but it gets up to 70 miles an hour, no problems. I'm going to back it off to 65. I've got the cruise set right about 65 miles an hour. You can see the steering wheel's not jumping back and forth. You know, the tires aren't out of balance. Cruise control works good. It's driving nice and straight down the highway. And you know, I know there's a lot of mobility vans for sale out there, but please keep in mind, like I mentioned, we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have over 400 positive feedback comments on eBay. We've never had one negative feedback comment, so I'd say that's a pretty good ratio. You know, we get out and we make these videos. We want you to know exactly what you're getting. I want you to know the first time you see this van, whether you come and look at it or whether you have it shipped to you, when you lay eyes on it, when you drive it, you say, this is exactly the van Jeremiah was talking about in the video and his pictures. We're not trying to hide anything. We just want you to know exactly what you're getting. As I come to the bottom of this ramp, I'm going to give the van a hard brake. My goal, no one's behind me, I'm watching. Nice hard brake. Steering wheel isn't jumping back and forth. The brakes aren't grinding. You know, the front end's solid. We've checked over all this stuff. So, if you want to come check out this van or any of our other vans, please always call and schedule an appointment with me first. 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name is Jeremiah. I'll be more than happy to spend some time with you, but we don't want to miss you. Sometimes I'm out doing something like this. So walk-ins are welcome, but appointments are always recommended. I've been driving this van throughout the video, had it on for about 20 minutes. Temperature gauge is right in the middle. We're not having any overheating issues. That's exactly what we want to see. And check us out 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com, mobility316.com. And this van, with all our vans, they usually move pretty quick. If you like it, put a $500 deposit down on it. We'll hold it for you. If you come and look at the van, for some reason you don't like it, it's not your cup of tea, you don't lose that $500. It'll go to a different van on our lot. So people call all the time about these vans. I did notice a little star in the windshield up there, little tiny little rock chip. Just noticed that. So, oil change sticker. These things have been kept up on their oil, like I said. So, anyways, I'll quit rambling. Thank you so much for checking us out. My name's Jeremiah. Call us anytime if we can help you. And thank you so much for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions, where mobility is affordable.